what is the most important energy to be in at this moment for the collective? What is the most important energy the collective needs to be in at this moment? Spirit, what is the most important energy? Okay, being the energy of strategy and resilience, right? Whatever strategies that you guys need to do, right? Whatever resilience energy that you guys need to be in, now is the time for you guys to like get out of your head and like follow your heart. That's what I'm saying. Follow your heart instead of being in your head or whatever is trying to cloud this strategy or the resilience energy that you are flowing in. Don't let it deter you, right? Don't let it deter you from what it is that you are supposed to be doing, right? Don't let it deter you. Okay, in the energy of truth and clarity, find clarity. And then we got the Magician card, willpower. So really know that you are the master magician. Live fully in your truth. Don't back down on the truth of your power, the truth of you, the truth of whatever it is that you guys are creating. Right? Some of y'all, it was upside down, so some of y'all are not accepting the truth of your power or the truth of whatever the truth of what you're supposed to be doing. Whatever it is that you guys have heavy on your mindset also. Whatever you have on the mindset, on when it comes to relationships, any type of agreements, right? Any type of group things that you guys may have been doing, any type of networks that you guys have been engaging in, you guys need to understand that you're creating it the way that you are attracting it, right? You're creating it the way that you are attracting it. Ace of Acorns, creative force and confidence. So, like I said, you're creating it the way you are attracting, right? Whatever you are attracting, you're then seeing that energy come into full form around you. Or you guys need to understand, whatever energy does come around you, this is the energy to challenge you higher, to take you to a much higher level. We got the Five of Acorns, right? To challenge your growth in your power, growth in your truth and clarity. So you guys are at a crossroad right now where your energies are wanting you to pay attention to like the truth of how you guys are actually growing in this power, being strategic with this power. And then we have the Ten of Acorns, knowing that it's not a burden. Some of y'all may think that the power that you have is a curse, and it's not a curse. It can be a curse if you let it, if you accept that, right? Like I said, whatever it is you guys are creating, if you accept it as a curse, you will only see that type of way if you accept it as a curse, right? Or you can accept it as a blessing, and the more you accept it as a blessing, the more you see that it's actually working in your favor. It's giving you your truth of your being, of who you are and where you stand and how you flow, right? Yeah, choice and love, right? Love energy, the connection within you. So the connection that you tune into, right? The connection you tune into, you got a choice of which one, right? Like I said, whichever one you're choosing. If you're choosing it as a curse, you're choosing it as a curse. If you're choosing it as a blessing, then it shall be. It shall be a blessing. Right? And we got the Nine of Acorns at the bottom, power and perseverance. So this is dealing with you guys' power. Your energies are wanting you to fully pay attention to how you are visualizing your power, how you are seeing your power. Two of feathers and the Six of Acorns. Like I said, see it as a blessing. Don't see it as a curse. Block out anything that's trying to make you see it as a curse, or utilize that energy of you seeing it as a curse and manifest it into a blessing. right? Utilize that energy. Use that energy for your greater good, right? Like I said, it's still dealing with choices, right? You making a choice, going whatever direction, whatever way you choose, that's the way you're going to see. But I'm seeing you guys are going to most definitely see it in a blessing type way, right? So you can create Queen of Acorns. So you can create whatever dynamic, whatever perception, whatever outcomes you guys are magnetizing around you. You're going to see that you're going to be able to manifest these things around you. And by you guys being able to magnetize this energy, you're going to see that it's going to also elevate, right? Elevate your energy much higher, right? It's going to elevate your energy higher by you guys going through the process of seeing your power as a blessing, or seeing whatever it is that is coming towards you or have came towards you as a blessing, right? Ace of Shells, happiness and abundance. Know that you made the right choice, right? Know that the choices that you made were correct for your happiness, right? For your happiness itself, right? For some of y'all need to be patient with whatever it is that is supposed to be coming in, right? But you guys need to be in the energy of seeing things as a blessing and not as a curse. And this is for a select few for this message, right? Seeing it as a blessing and not as a curse, right? Two of Crystals, balance and adaptability. Adapt to the energy that's calling to tell you guys to be in this energy of acceptance. Acceptance that your power is what your power is. And you can only see it the way that you're wanting to see it. Six of Crystals, right? Be grateful. Gratitude energy, synergy. Know that this is the energy that you are supposed to be in. Don't cast the energy away, right? Don't cast that energy out because of the fact that you guys are perceiving it as a cursed here. And it's not a curse. I'm just letting you know your energies are like literally saying it's not a curse. It's most definitely a blessing. But only you are able to see it that way. Right? We got the awakening. Only you're able to change the way of how you're perceiving it. Right? Renew the contract of how you're seeing it. Renew everything on like a higher level where you're not seeing it as burdens, right? That you're not seeing this as a burden and you're seeing it more so as a full blessing. And Queen of Shells, peace. Be at peace with this energy. Be at peace with this energy. Okay? Let's go ahead and see what else with this energy. Fertilizing seed. Whatever it is that you choose, you're fertilizing your mind with the things that you choose. Whatever it is that you are choosing, it's going to also feed your soul. It's going to also send that energy to your nervous system and tell your nervous system with that self-worship at the bottom. Right? It's going to tell your nervous system that this is what it is, and your body is going to go along with that. It's going to flow. Just like, you know, you say the body, the mind, the soul, the spirit, you know, whatever order, in the order that it's supposed to be. Right? The soul, the spirit, the body, the mind of that energy is going to then cast down to your physical body to accept that energy. Right? The oak energy. Right? Don't just look within. Dive deeply into the eternal realms of knowing. So know that this is the energy that you are in. Know that. Send that energy to yourself. Tell your energy, tell yourself, right? Tell your higher self that is who you are, right? Knowing, feeling that knowing energy of that energy itself. And it's going to literally fall into alignment of that acceptance itself. You're going to start seeing the change by even you saying, because words are spells, right? Words are spells. So you know that once you speak that, or you think that, right? You speak that and you think that, the higher energy is going to confirm that. The oracle energy, right? Spirits of other worlds. Tell me tales of the unknown. Tell me tales of the forbidden, right? Like I said, you then speak those things. Your energies are going to accept those things. The chant energy, hear me loud, hear me roar, for I am hearing my truth. So whatever truth you're saying, right, whatever it is that you're telling yourself, that's what it's going to be. So what's it gonna be? Because I can't pretend, right? Don't you wanna be more than friends? Right? Don't you want to be more than, don't you want this to be more than just a curse? Don't you want it to be a blessing? Don't you want it to be? Don't you want it to be growing? There is no fear, dear one. Protected you are, and protected you will always be. You're protected regardless. Whichever one you choose, even if you see it as a curse, just know your energy is going to follow up and show you it ain't a curse. But you can keep perceiving it that way. But just know that in your knowing, you know that it's not. Right? You know that it's not a curse. You know that it's not boundaries. But just have boundaries. You set your boundaries of what you then intertwine your energy into and what you don't want to intertwine your energy into, right? Boundaries are sewn into the parts of who you are, for they're not to be crossed. So unless you open those doors and allow the unknown to then orchestrate without your will, right? Your will is your thou. Your will is you actually giving the energies the okay. So the more you give the okay, the more they're gonna accept that very thing that you're then giving.